Mauricio Pochettino's ongoing effort to assess MLS players. And all the while in the background, you have to bring the European guys, the guys playing in Europe, back into the fold. It's a whole maelstrom of stuff facing Mauricio Pochettino.
It is. And any coach for any national team should be given the opportunity to assess the players in their domestic league. I just think that the way modern football is today, you look at a lot of national teams around the world, certainly in South America, some of the top sides in South America, Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, Colombia as well. Like there are very few players on those teams that are from the domestic league. Colombia's coach Nestor Lorenzo last year was a bit under fire when he said publicly, there just aren't players in this league that are at the national team level. And it was a firestorm because it was like, well, he's like dunking on the Colombian first division. But that's the reality. When you can choose players that are in Europe, play at the highest level, really getting that thick skin of competition, those are considered your best players. And so, Mauricio Pochettino should be given the time and the ability to assess MLS. I think my message was that it's borderline like patronizing us when you have a coach trying to send this message. MLS is competitive. There are good players here. Yeah, we know that. We've known that. And the problem for us is that if you follow the league or you cover the league or you're a fan of the league, you've decided already which players are good enough to be at this level. And there are just only a handful in MLS. And under Pochettino, some players have performed well. Max Arfson has had his moments, but no one has really been like, wow, he's got to be on the team next summer. Because if we face Brazil, we've got to have this guy. Who in MLS right now is there? And to be honest with you, the European-based players aren't safe either. They're not all of them are performing at a high level. But I do think that when you bring in a manager, certainly a foreign manager that is new to the culture of American soccer, which has been a bit of a divisive topic with Pochettino. He's pushing back. He's like, I understand the culture, but you're trying to convince all of us that there are MLS players, many of them who are not stars on their team or sort of role players on their team, that somehow they're the solution. So it's an uphill battle, I think, for Pochettino to convince the public that right now he's making the right decisions.